It is an honor for me, as a member of the Military Veterans Association, to lead us in our act of remembrance today. We gather today together in a very significant corridor of Toronto Police Headquarters, one that is shared by the Military Veterans Association Memorial of Remembrance, and at the corresponding end of the corridor, the Aboriginal Peacekeeping Unit. Both groups evoke a sense of tradition, of service, of integrity, and of honor. This morning, we are meeting on the land that is traditional territory of many nations, including the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Anishinaabe, the Chippewa, the Haudenosaunee, and the Wendat peoples, and is now home to many diverse First Nations, Inuit, and Métis people. The city that we work, live, and play in, and for many of us that we have sworn to keep safe, the city of Toronto, is covered by Treaty 13 with the Mississaugas of the Credit. We gather on this land this morning to keep a promise that was made by the founders of the Military Veterans Association back in 1920, a promise of remembrance to those who gave their lives and service to the surviving families so that we could all live, love, feel dawn, and see sunsets glow. We will remember them today by reading their names aloud. We will commit to one another to never forget. I call upon Mr. Scarlino for the roll calls of the First and Second World War.
The honor roll for the Toronto Police Service in the First World War.
Constable William Arnold, absent with cause.
Police Constable 406 William Arnold, died of wounds received near Dickebusch, Belgium, March 26, 1915.
Police Constable Joseph Walden, absent with cause.
Police Constable 489 Joseph Walden, died of wounds received near Ypres, Belgium, April 25, 1915.
Police Constable James Gammack, absent with cause.
Police Constable 33 James Gammack, killed in action at the Battle of Loos, France, October 13, 1915.
Police Constable William Connor, absent with cause.
Police Constable 239 William Connor, died of wounds received near Ypres, Belgium, July 5, 1916.
Police Constable Charles Leo Gillen, absent with cause.
Police Constable 457 Charles Gillen, killed in action near Mont Sorel, Belgium, July 16, 1916.
Police Constable William McCullough, absent with cause.
Police Constable 47 William McCullough, killed in action at the Battle of Courcelette, France, September 16, 1916.
Police Constable Samuel Johnston, absent with cause.
Police Constable 426 Samuel Johnston, died of wounds received at the Battle of Courcelette, France, September 17, 1916.
Police Constable Alfred Sim, absent with cause.
Police Constable 470 Alfred Sim, killed in action at the Battle of Ancre Heights, France, October 6, 1916.
Police Constable Francis Reed Smith, absent with cause.
Police Constable 468 Francis Smith, killed in action at the Battle of Ancre Heights, France, October 7, 1916.
Police Constable James Blair, absent with cause.
Police Constable 168 James Blair was killed in action at the Battle of the Ancre, France, November 18, 1916.
Police Constable David Johnson, absent with cause.
Police Constable 511 David Johnson, died of wounds received at the Battle of the Ancre, France, November 19, 1916.
Police Constable Mosley Chapman, absent with cause.
Police Constable 276 Mosley Chapman, died of wounds received near Courcelette, France, April 1, 1917.
Police Constable Robert Clark, absent with cause.
Police Constable 540 Robert Clark was killed in action at the Battle of Vimy Ridge, France, April 9, 1917.
Police Constable William Hayes, absent
Police Constable 451 William Haynes was killed in action at the Battle of Vimy Ridge, France, April 9th, 1917.
Police Constable Andrew Johnson, absent with cause.
Police Constable 374 Andrew Johnson was killed in action at the Battle of Vimy Ridge, France, April 9th, 1917.
Police Constable Samuel McGowan, absent with cause.
Police Constable 274 Samuel McGowan was killed in action at the Battle of Vimy Ridge, France, April 9th, 1917.
Police Constable Randall Chandler, absent with cause.
Police Constable 481 Randall Chandler was killed in action near Fresnoy, France, May 8th, 1917.
Police Constable Andrew Spence, absent with cause.
Police Constable 362 Andrew Spence, killed in action near Maroc, France, August 9th, 1917.
Police Constable Thomas Harding, absent with cause.
Police Constable 574 Thomas Harding was killed in action at the Battle of Hill 70, France, August 15th, 1917.
Police Constable Thomas Churchward, absent with cause.
Police Constable 470 Thomas Sidney Churchward was killed in action at the Battle of Passchendaele, Belgium, November 6th, 1917.
Police Constable Samuel James Caulfield, absent with cause.
Police Constable 142 Samuel Caulfield died of wounds received near Lens, France, December 20th, 1917.
Police Constable George Browen Stanage, absent with cause.
Constable 452 George Stanage, killed in action near Arras, France, April 22nd, 1918.
Police Constable Ernest Creighton, absent with cause.
Police Constable 490 Ernest Crichton was killed in action at the Battle of Amiens, France, August 8th, 1918.
Police Constable James Hamilton, absent with cause.
Police Constable 20 James Hamilton, killed in action at the Battle of the Scarpe, France, August 28th, 1918.
Police Constable Moses Patterson, absent with cause.
Police Constable 148 Moses Patterson was killed in action at the Battle of the Scarpe, France, August 28th, 1918.
Police Constable William George Penfound, absent with cause.
Police Constable 560 William Penfound died of wounds received near Azé, France, December 13th, 1918.
Stenographer George Perrin, absent with cause.
Police stenographer George Purin died accidentally in Liverpool, England, April 19th, 1919. Now the honor roll for the Toronto Police Service in the Second World War.
Police Constable John L. Bradbury, absent with cause.
Police Constable 100 John Bradbury, killed in training off the coast of Scotland, April 1st, 1942.
Police Constable Charles M. Shannon, absent with cause.
Police Constable Charles Shannon, killed in action over Warnemünde, Germany, May 9th, 1942.
Police Cadet Jack Lawrence, absent with cause.
Police Cadet Jack Lawrence was killed in action over Tabourba, Tunisia, on January 30th, 1943.
Police Constable Arthur T. Orrell, absent with cause.
Police Constable 354 Arthur Orell died in training at Saint Jean, Quebec, March 3rd, 1943.
Police Cadet Stanley J. McElrath, absent with cause.
Police Cadet Stanley McIlrath was killed in action over Messina, Sicily, on June 30th, 1943.
Technician James McPherson, absent with cause.
Fingerprint expert James McPherson was killed in training near Riceville, Ontario, September 4th, September 4th, 1943.
Police Constable Clarence V. Courtney, absent with cause.
Police Constable 302 Clarence Courtney was killed in action during the invasion of Normandy, France on June 6, 1944.
Patrol Sergeant Harry L. Smuck, absent with cause.
Patrol Sergeant Harry Smuck was murdered in captivity during the Battle of Le Mesnil-Patry, France, June 11, 1944.
Police Cadet William E. Hammond, absent with cause.
Police Cadet William Hammond was killed in a motor vehicle collision in Bradford, England on June 15, 1944.
Police Cadet George R. Kotha, absent with cause.
Police Cadet George Codup was killed in training near Cumberland, England, June 16, 1944.
Police Constable William H. Dutruzek, absent with cause.
Police Constable 363 William Dutrezak was killed in action at the Battle of the Scheldt, Netherlands, on October 24, 1944. We will remember them.
Mr. Ross, please carry on. It is my pleasure to call upon the President of the Military Veterans Association, Mr. Dana Gidlow, to provide the Ode to Fallen.
They shall not grow old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. With the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them.
Mr. Ross.
Sentries, praise and arm.
Please be seated. In an act of remembrance, a number of wreaths will be presented. I call upon the Chair of the Toronto Police Services Board, Chair Jim Hart, to present a wreath. I call upon the Chief of the Toronto Police Service, Chief James Raymer, to present a wreath. I call upon Mr. Jack Reed, veteran of the Second World War, Military Veterans Association, assisted by the President of the Military Veterans Association, Mr. Dana Gidlow. And I call upon Mr. Gordon Barrett, representing the 1st Canadian Parachute Battalion and nephew of Victoria Cross recipient 1945, Frederick Topham, to present a wreath. In Flanders Fields was written by Canadian physician Lieutenant Colonel John McCrae outside of a field hospital and inspired by the events of the Second Battle of Ypres in 1915. The poem has come to signify our very act of remembrance in the traditional wearing of a poppy. A long-standing tradition of the Toronto Police Service ceremony included the reading of the poem by our proud and dedicated member, Hugh Ferguson Sr. With his passing earlier this year, the tradition will now continue through his son, Superintendent Hugh Ferguson Jr., to recite in Flanders Fields.
In Flanders Fields, the poppies blow. Between the crosses, row on row that mark our place. And in the sky, the larks still bravely singing fly, scarce heard amid the guns below. We are the dead. Short days ago, we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow, loved, and were loved. And now we lie in Flanders Fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe. To you from failing hands we throw the torch. Be yours to hold it high. If ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep, though poppies grow in Flanders Fields.
If you are able, please rise for the singing of the Royal Anthem. Mr. Cooper, please.
Generals, praise God save our gracious King. Long live our noble King. God save the King. Send him victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save the King. Shoulder.
Please be seated.
When you go home, tell them of us and say, for your tomorrow, we gave our today.
Mr. Ross, please carry on.
Sir, send outwards, turn. Quick march.
This concludes today's service. Thank you for attending today. Be well, be kind to one another, and never forget. Thank you.